Hey, what up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Wine Wednesday. Happy Wine Wednesday. I am your host, J. Tom Gunter, owner of Grapes and Sand Publishing. Hey, what up, y'all? It is Wednesday. Welcome to another episode of Wine Wednesday. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm doing very well. It's been a slow week thus far. Just been staying busy. Shout out to my brother-in-law. It was his birthday, his 40th. We got to go check out with him. And we all went to San Mateo. His lady invited all of us. We had a nice little kind of brunch at this Italian spot. Amazing spot. Shout out to Bert. Happy birthday, brother. So it is Wine Wednesday, and I told you guys I'm going to be showcasing a specific person's business, a friend's business that I think should get more looks. And who I'm showcasing, who I'm highlighting today is my boy Teray, Phelan Teray. He owns this place called Legacy Barbershop. He has two main locations right now, one in Fremont and one in Brentwood, California. So if you have not gotten a chance, I'm gonna link his stuff in the description of this video, so you guys can follow him on social media and set up an appointment. He cuts amazing hair. He has a great team that cuts amazing hair. Go mess with him. Go check his stuff out for real. Anyway, you guys are not here for that. You guys are here for the wine. And so we're going to get right into it. I had the privilege of being able to go to the Latinx Wine Summit in Napa this past Thursday, just passed. Had a great time there. And while I was there, I tasted a bunch of wine from Latin winemakers. And so this is one of the bottles. As you know, Para is a wine that actually got into the wine book It's a Vibe with me and Armando. And so we showcased his rosé. But today we're talking about his 2021 Tempranillo from Sinners Vineyards out of Yosemite Hills out of Oregon, because that's where he's located. And this is Para Wine Co. Let's go put that label right there so you can see it. This guy does not make bad wine. I'm just letting you know right now. I haven't even tasted this wine, and I already know it's going to be solid because the guy just does not make bad wine. He makes really, really good wine. So I'm excited to drink this and rate it. And yeah, let's get right into it. Sam, by the way, if you ever get a chance to run into this guy, he's an amazing spirit. You'll enjoy his energy. He is super passionate about wine, about getting people to try his wine. The guy he jumps out at you. His energy jumps out at you. It makes you want to just be next to the guy and talk to him about wine because he has a very good energy when it comes to wine. But anyway, let's get into wine. On the nose. So I get perfectly ripe red cherry. I'm also getting like a spice thing going on here too, which is really dope. I'm also getting rose petal. I haven't had rose petal for a long time in a wine, but I'm definitely catching that here. Let's go ahead and swirl. I just opened this up, so let me swirl it and see what's going on there. There's also a bit of not just the red cherry, but there's black cherry going on here too. There's a little bit of a cocoa note too, like a chocolate note here, but it's not bitter chocolate, so it's more on the lighter cacao edge of chocolate. There's also a little bit of a licorice thing going on there too, which I'm digging quite a bit. And kind of a new leather smell. This is a very pretty nose here. Let's get into the palate and see what's going on. Before I do though, the cool thing about this Tempranillo is being done in Oregon. And Oregon, if you know about Oregon, is famous for their Pinot Noirs, for red wines. They tend to get not so cold, but they get pretty cold out there. So planting grapes like Tempranillo, depending on where you're at, it's very hard to plant in Oregon. So I'm so happy that Sam is doing this right now, doing these different varietals out in Oregon. I've also had a Grenache from someone else out there. So I'm seeing that there's a lot more, they're evolving a little bit as far as their red grapes being planted in Oregon. And that, for me and the rest of the wine community, we're loving that because that means we can see what's going on, how diverse it can get with growing stuff out there. But anyway, let's get onto the palate here and see if everything's translating. This is a very pretty wine. It's a very kind of medium body, Nice silky mouthfeel. Great red fruit up front. Acid is medium, but kind of getting up to the medium, like right at the edge of, at the high part of medium. Tannin is medium. I like this too because this has that dry, it's very drying on the outside of your mouth. Completely dry wine. So on the palate, you get that red fruit up front, and it gets more into the red cherry. Black cherry goes away. That was on the nose, but not on the palate so much. You get into this raspberry thing kind of in the mid palate. Actually, second quarter, going all the way to the finish, and that becomes the star of the show. At first, I thought it was going to be red cherry, but it gets more into the red raspberry thing on the palate. Definitely some earthy, like herbal things going on in the third quarter to the finish, which I'm digging quite a bit. The chocolate goes away, but you are left with kind of cool little minerality on the finish, along with tart coffee ground thing too that I'm catching on the finish, which I'm digging. I like this wine quite a bit. This wine is very well balanced. It is very pretty. It's gorgeous actually on the palate. I love the mouthfeel. The finish is super long. Yeah, this is delicious wine. I'm gonna go now back to the show. Check out my online store, fruitandglassgear.etsy.com, where all the gear is wine inspired. I would think you'll love it. It's comfortable, and just check it out. Cheers, guys. Wine Still of the Week will be right back. 89 plus. Venturing on the 90, I'm pretty sure if I let this stay open for a little bit longer, it's going to go into 90 point range for me. But 89 plus, hell of a wine. I recommend you guys go ahead and grab a bottle of this. Again, this is Par Wine Co. This is the label again. You just go online, you can find him, and I will link his connection, Instagram, and regular connection to these bottles. I'm gonna link that in the description when I'm done with this video, or when I post this video. But yeah, this is a wonderful wine. This is actually one of the better Tempranillos I've tasted outside of Spain, and so I highly recommend it. You know, I'm not even gonna say 89 plus. I'm gonna go 90 because I really like this wine, and it should be considered a 90 point wine in my opinion. Just for the simple fact of the balance and just the quality of fruit here. And other than that, question of the day is going to be, let's do a versus here. Let's go Tempranillo versus Garnacha or Grenache. Which one do you like better from Spain? And if you do have a favorite, if you pick a favorite, let me know what the name of the label is too. Guys, until next time, guys, cheers. Happy Wine Wednesday.